Hey motherfuckers, I am here with the best, the original, and I mean that in a very special way. These, oh, this is out of order. It goes like this. These original issues are the best way to read this story because it was never reprinted in Monica Livingston's color job, her painted color job, ever again. And I'm going to compare what we lost. Holding off on AvP 0 for later, because this was in black and white. But that's later. Let's start with issue 1 with this beautiful cover. This is the reissue of 0 that comes later. This is what we're looking for. What do you think? Look, it even lost this bit here. This is so much more explosive and majestic. The team opted to recolor the entire series digitally because in this series, the color registry was a bit off. And some of the color goes outside the lines. And in order to rescan that, it would cost about the same as completely recoloring it digitally, which they opted to do. Maybe even because of comments in the back complaining about the color job for it being too cartoony or whatever. But I just think we had such a loss. This isn't too bad, but you'll see. Sometimes the new job gets some cool things, like the line art dictates here that the light from the computers are hitting the characters, and it actually does that here. It's ignored here. However, the color palette is just not as good, and we also lose things. Like, look at this map here on the screen. Completely gone. All the life back here is gone. Especially the backgrounds. So much more dead. Breaks my heart. Look at this. Again, this is the original. The new colors are so dark, and everything blends together because they're all similar values. It really breaks my heart. This is like looking at a tragedy. Oh, here's a good example. Look at that. Looks good, right? What is even happening here? The background is all darked out. And again, everything's so similar a dark value that it just becomes nothing. Here the color is used, the pink to pop, along with the green, the light yellow, orange, and then the head of this beast. Frustrating. This is what you lost. And I'm just gonna go along just for the sake of what the hell? What the hell? I didn't look at this page before. What the hell is going on? Oh my god. That's disgusting. Maybe you could tell that I only glimpsed at this before having a live reaction. And so I've only seen a few comparisons. Oh my god. I see they put it at nighttime. But it like compounds the darkness problem. Look at how saturated that is. Oh my god. Again, it's at night. I guess to be scarier. Here just feels so natural and real. Which is how I describe this story and the writing and the characters. It just feels right. It feels good. And that does not. It certainly does not. It's like night and day, isn't it? I really feel like the green and gold armor on these guys in the original version is iconic. That's not here on the recolors. Just darkness. Look how beautiful the green and yellow, and then the pinks introduced. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you feel my pain? Can you feel my pain? This is nonsense. If you squint, you can't. Nothing is. Nothing that should be dominant is. The most dominant thing are these lights. Those lights are the most dominant in this whole composition of colors. That's absolutely devastating. These pages just sing so much. I liked it before, but now I adore it. Okay, this issue comes up a little short. We'll go to the next one. They're ordered, these reissues, in a strange way. Okay. Look at the progression of the background gradation. And then it's just removed. Like, what if they still did it digitally, but they took the beauty of this and just redid it here? They didn't. Okay, now that the pages are getting weird, because the page ordering has been flipped around. Yes, I'm going to go through all of this. Even if I don't have much to describe, I want you to see it. And I need to show it. I need Monica Livingston to get the glory she deserves. Okay, we gotta move on this one now. I like that the color here focuses on the interior environment, that this is where people were living and alive, and it's just up there. People could look up and see that, but they don't. Here it focuses completely on the blood. Is that acid blood or predator blood? I'm not certain. Okay. Here's one of my favorite examples. The colors for the interior alien stuff with the blues and the green and yellows. Oh, and the oranges. Look at all this beautiful lighting and detail lost. Look at that. And compositionally, this orange works so much better than that. And then look at this. The detail on the queen, but it's still dark enough that the light here, it leads you here, you go down, and then you go to the complementing orange, but that's dark, and the light alien. This goes down to the primary focus here. That's like a golden ratio curl. This is muck. Look, the alien just blends into the leg. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like this page specifically needs a moment of silence. Some are kind of similar, but I still have my preference. The colors here are actually very good. I like the pink, that's creative. Here's the green. That's kind of like what this comic goes for usually. Yeah, I like those pinks. But then the gradations, those aren't there. Also, this guy blends in tonally a lot more than this guy. He strikes out. Look at the shine on the armor. The helmet. Ooh. Okay. Some interesting stuff coming up. We get some more lost lines. These guys are faintly drawn in. Here they're removed for a very faint... Ooh, no, I closed it. For a very faint color change. And then again, they're just gray. And they're green and they have the lighting effects, and the green and the yellow helmets just pop so well. Here's some pink. Love it. This monochromatic bullshit. Look at how Monica puts the family away to put the focus on the dog. But here, it's mud. Here's focus on the dog again. More mud. More removed lines. These are lighter in tone than the other pictures, but it's still mud. It's all still too samey. The boy and the woman pop here, whereas here they do not. The stripes on this boy. That's too much. This scene has so much more depth than this. It's the same artwork, but different colors. This image is flat as a pancake. But this, we go here. This yellow adds so much. Like, we get a connection from here to the boy. Here, this blue is like the focus instead of the monster or the boy. This is so cool. The red, the tinge on the rim of the helmet. This is just perfect. Why are they doing that with the smoke clouds? This intense saturation in the gradation. Again, the focus, where is it? It doesn't feel like it's on the boy. It feels like it's on the house. But here it's the boy. Like, things are shut down here, so I could see why they'd make this darker. But again, like, the same color fills for the backgrounds. This is just so much more dynamic. It feels like a flowing moment. So much attention is put on that hat because it's white that, like, we don't even look at, like, her down here. It's just on the hat. It's lowered here to his shirt, so the reading is not on the hat. Oh, here's more of the beautiful alien colors with that green. Just it glows, and here it does not. Look at this. The focus is on the corner of this egg, mostly, it feels like right here, instead of the gradation coming up here. Look how much this pops with the orange, and then this is just dead. Saying the same things several different ways, but it's just to get through. This is therapy. This is my talk therapy. Oh my god. This just works harmoniously. This does not. I really don't feel like I need to explain, but I will try. We reach the end of this one. We need to continue with that. We're flipping pages again. This doesn't bother me so much. I think this is fairly okay. This doesn't work as much. Like, this feels more like a crowd, like a lively crowd. This one puts too much focus up front. I like the yellow of his eyes. They're just white here. Oh, this white is too heavy right here. That's, especially with the word balloon, it's just, everything's right here, right here. Even when you're looking at him, look at this, look at this. That's what the coloring does. Oh my god, look how saturated that pink is. God damn. Look at how broken up this is in parts. And this just flattens it right out. He's so mucked in. This doesn't read good. Let you go right through her face because it's the brightest thing. But here, because of how much his gold helmet sings, it's here to her down. But these two are so mucked that it's just her. You look at just her. Reach the end of this original. We're moving on to 3. Oh my god. They make such a silhouette out of him. This wouldn't be so bad if he was a silhouette, but he's not. Oh my god. There's even indication of like rim light in the line work, not here. Look at the shadow on her legs. This, how it's more saturated here. It looks more lively than that. Same here. The focus is on her. This is a very introspective moment. Her analysis of this being that immediately reminds her of a samurai. What is the focus is like right here on his butt on that shot. And then again, it goes to her back here, and the muddiness makes you like not want to look at this. But it comes from her being introspective to her, and then this explosive action right here. The coloring here, like, blots that out. This yellow is offensive, but this is so much more explosive with the action and graceful. And readable. Like, what even is happening? I like that orange to go with the blue. This, the glow to the red, the pink. Again, you could see like the details in the line art here. This is so mud. Look at how the teeth pop out more. The chick right here, the contrast between it and this yellow is large, especially with its saturated color, that the chick is the focus here. Instead of reading at the alien teeth and going down the knives. Then again, these two converging onto this brightness. Anguished criticism. Endearing praise. Anguished criticism. The focus is on this pink blood up here. Oh, this is devastating. The yellow. This is absolutely, these two are devastating to me. Again, flat. Much more depth on this one. I like this purple tint. Look how these are orange. Endearing praise, anguished criticism. You could see the fingers. Here, you could... What even is that? The reading is like this. You go down to his logo on his shirt here, and it arcs like that. Here, it's that, and then I guess right here. Look at how that pops. Look at how that reads. Oh, we're getting some interesting things on the next page. But look at this decision here. This monochromatic look, but as the glow and highlights on the guys. Okay. Look at the original effects for the invisibility on this page. Gone. Not here. There's even some cut-ins on the pattern too, and some spatter. Look at this focus. Here, it's like right here. This is the focus on this color job. Focus is like down here instead of like her reading like and then going like that. I don't even need to specify. Here's some more lost embellishments from Monica. They're looking at a screen here, and so she added this static over top of it. That's lost. I think that's a very great detail. Let me show you up close the texture of it. Oh, here's another bad page. This moment is so depressing and introspective. You feel that she's crawled up inside her mind, mourning. You do not get this feeling here. We're just looking at her, observing her from afar. We're inside her right now, inside her mind. Again, more lost effects. I think this works a lot more. The red punch, and then it cools down to yellow. Look at the alien contrasted with the light of the aircraft. You could see it, read it. Though that same argument could be applied to this, that this alien here is more readable. But he also has highlights. I think it's fine. I do prefer it. Okay, here's another lost embellishment. The targeting, gone. I like these guys back here. They're kind of I hate this white. That's like where the attention is instead of moving like that. This white just flattens this out. Obviously, she should be in the foreground, and it feels like that, but all the attention is right here. Right here. Look at the focus put on the helmet. Gone. I like his pink too. You don't want to look at this one. The coloring says don't look here, don't look here. These pages always have an organic, natural progression. Told by you through the colors. I like this slight purple with the yellow eyes. Works a lot better than this. I had to come back to point this out. Her goal right now is to unleash these beasts from their cages. And so Monica put some emphasis on them. Where here, they're completely glossed over. Maybe you wouldn't notice this guy here. But it is an important storytelling detail that we see them in the environment here. It's mud. I like the purple tint here. These are about the same, but this is a purple tint with the blue. There's more interesting colors going on. Here's a bad one coming up. The focus is on the skulls and not the big monster ripping open the wall. He's gone. He's been decimated. This isn't so bad because the focus is on her running away, so all that white, it's not too bad. But here, it's not good. We need to move here to her up here. This is very important. There's too much mud. There's too much mud on him to look at him like that. The focus is on her when we need to move up. It's very important that we look at him. Look at that arm. There's a progression here, not here. Look! Oh my god. Look how Monica put her back, because right now the action is importantly Broken Tusk's spear hitting this guy, and then makes it an interaction between Broken Tusk and the Doctor. Again, progression. Progression. There's progression here, not here. We're stuck down here. We have to move on. We're almost done. Progression to the helmet. We're stuck here. We're looking at that. We're looking at that, not her face.
Anguished criticism.
Progression. Mud. We're stuck here. Look at how they're put back. Up front. This is the focus right here. On this page, there. That's the focus. And there. This is the focus. This is like the brightest point right here.
Anguished criticism. Endearing praise.
We move up to her face. Stuck there. This is so flat. This whole page is so flat.
Once again, exemplary of what has been routinely discussed. Look at that. The focus. Here it's on this hyper-saturated handle. You cannot... You know what I have to say about this. You've come this far. You know what I have to say about this. Look at how it starts here to there. Look at this pattern. That yellow is just all the attention instead of on his helmet. You can pick your poison with this. I like that green. I like, the colors. But then... Look at how the stampede is layered with the colors. Here it's flat. Also, look at the focus the truck gets with the opposing green. it highlights the action. Same with the sky, how it's darker up here and it gets light and it just glows. Look at this. Look at it. Oh no. Look at how this action here is highlighted with his hoof being burned away. In the alien action, look how he sticks out. Everything in here is kind of lost. The aliens stick out. There's a pink tongue. Oh, do I even need to point out the lighting? The underlight here and the glowing action below. This is perfect. And this is also lit. What is even happening here? I'm pretty sure this line, this curve, is supposed to dictate the underlight, but that's not how it was interpreted. Look at how much more depth. Do I need to keep saying my keywords? Here's another awesome underlighting. Look how the light also hits the alien so it pops out instead of blending into the background. Also the highlights here, how it's decimated here. What is even happening? You see the teeth. I do like the shading under her brows here. That's cool. Oh. We're moving on to the last issue. Chris Warner took over pencils for this issue, and it's obvious and great. Do I need to tell you why this is good? Look at the purple. Look at the highlights. Look at the coolness and the warmness down here. How the purpleness also ties into the tower itself. Same motif, cool to warm. Look at how the focus is put on the alien. Where here it's look, you had to point it out. This new colorist with these highlighting these lines, and all the focus is put on the antenna, the satellite. God damn. Again, these two in their craft has more attention than this guy. When he is the focus, they need to save him. So much more depth. Don't make me say the D word. These mountains back here get the attention instead of moving to here. Oh my god. I love this orange. I love him being a focal point here. A kind of centerpiece. Look at how the aliens are layered. Look how they disappear. Endearing compliment. I can see how someone wouldn't like this palette. This is a bit much. I can attest. Look at how her rage. This important moment of her character. I want to start pushing back. You could feel her spirit burning. Look at this interesting choice to have. The claw is yellow. What's this? This pink? What is that? Endearing compliment. Oh, an ad. The Dirty Pair. We need to move on from this to the last issue of this. Look at all that depth. I love the motion of this. Him being in focus here makes the slide and the downward motion work so well. And you feel his power is going to be coming down to these guys. Ugh. Anguished criticism. Look how the Queen's chamber is glowing. You can't even see what's going on here. You see her egg sac and this guy. Look at... Look at... Anguished criticism! The Queen gets fucking yeeted. Look at how much more well layered. Don't make me use the D word. Look at it. Again. Again. Oh my... I love it. I love it. Look at it. Look. Inarticulate anger. Inarticulate anger. Oh, this page is awesome. This spread is awesome. Look at how the focus of this spearing sack pointing at her. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Do you see what I see? I see perfection. Look at the lighting. Look at... Look at it. I love you, Monica. Thank you so much for your excellent job. Never be forgotten. Look. Look at the acid blood pouring down her face. Look how it's not there anymore. Look at the focus on her head instead of just the teeth. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the sky. It's so beautiful. The sun's rising. I like how the fingers are still dug into his shoulder. Look at the purple on his fingers. I hate blue tears. They're not... Water is not blue. Especially tears, they're not blue. They are transparent. Oh, okay, here we are. Look at that orange. It's just beautiful. She's chosen to live on this planet, and here you could see why. Here, why? Detail on the queen's head. Now, this epilogue wasn't printed till later. It was originally in black and white, and there is no Monica Livingston version of this. Or AvP 0. But that's that. But we're not done yet. I have a bit of a bonus. AvP 0. In 2010, I think, was recolored. In this special book, it's quite small, but it came with the 2010 AvP game, the special edition of it. Yeah, this is 2010. And 0 and the story Blood Time are recolored by Wes Zioba. There's his name. Now, I'm gonna, since this is small, I'm gonna try and hold it like this. The focus is gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to jump back and forth. Maybe that's not the word. I'll figure it out. But a whole bunch of excellent detail and rendering was put into this new job. And I wanted to show it off. Because with the current state this comic is in with reprints, the quality has been abysmal. And I think it's about time just for this to be reissued and the whole series redone by this guy. If not a restoration of Monica Livingston's color job. How about both? We're gonna get to the good part. My favorite part. Okay. I think The coloring of the interior of the ship in here is so good. The orange. This was made before Predator 2 came out. So we didn't really know what the inside of the ship looked like. But now we do. And this color job reflects the orangeness, the smog. Man, I wish this was easier, but just to give you a look, this isn't too rare. You could get it for $30. It's a bit much, but this is one of my favorite things. And this recolor is nowhere else. I wish it was. This needs to be available even if it was just a digital comic. It needs to be at a good size because the line art in this story is excellent and needs to be seen large. This is even smaller than a manga. This is the same size as a Dark Horse manga omnibus. You've come this far with me. I don't need to specify how much better one of these are. This is so much more atmospheric this nighttime. That early morning. This sky. This is such an excellent job and it's so hidden away. Oh my god. What is even going on with the colors of this ship here? What the hell? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can we meme this into existence, please? That we won't rest until we get this and no more of that. We don't want this anymore. Now, blood time happens a bit later, but it's in here, and I'll show it to you. This is so excellent. Look at that. This is a money shot. Done so well. And you could see like he adds trees and wilderness. Oh, here? You could see his additions. This is so excellent. This is one of my favorite things in my hands right here. My tirade is complete. Thank you for bearing with me. The original AvP series is so fantastic. I read it over and over. I love these comics. And I want them available in the best way possible. Let's have a round of applause for Monica and Wes.